content is for educational purposes only. This is not investment advice from Bullionite LLC. There is always risk for substantial losses in investing and or trading through any financial instrument with or without this or any other type of advertised product. Past performances are not indicative of future results. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk. Specific strategies or education presented by Bullionite LLC and its associates in this video are for educational purposes only.
Thank you again for joining me on another video session at Bullionite. And today I'm going to go over a common problem that comes up when people trade on their own, okay? And it's for a broad spectrum of participants, whether you are a professional trader or whether you are an individual where you're retired and you're trading from home, or if you're working hard and then you're trading part-time. I get asked this question: how do I come back from a string of losing trades? Or what are the best steps or best practices that I need to know to come back from a string of losing trades? Here's the important thing, right? To understand that everyone, professional traders, retail traders, part-time traders, day traders, swing traders, or whoever, however you want to label yourself, everyone is going to have losing trades. It's just part of the mechanism of how trading works, okay? The important thing is to understand, what do you do, or what are the mechanics that you can put in place when you go through a string of losing trades or you're on a losing streak, right? The first thing that you need to understand is when you have a string of losing trades, make sure you take a break. Now, what do I mean by that? I know you've heard that a lot, right? Saying take a break, get away from trading. I'm going to quantify this break for you. It could be a one-day break from trading. It could be a couple days that you don't trade. Or you could get away for about 2 weeks or a week from trading. Whatever it is, take a break from pressing that button and trying to get into another trade. That's what I mean by taking a break. There's no set time period that, if you've had this many losses, you need to stay away from trading for this much. Or if you've had this many losing trades in a row, you need to stay away from trading this much. The rule is, in my philosophy, when you have a string of losing trades, take a break. Stop trying to press a button and enter a trade, okay? Next, what you do is you go to your fundamentals and your basics of your trading plan and review them. No matter how experienced you are, no matter how many times you've traded, you do tend to veer from your trading plan once in a while. Sometimes you would listen to some news item and then do something unusual that you won't do that's not on your trading plan. That's why when you take that break, whether it's 1 day, couple days, or a week, you go review your trading plan. Review the technical indicators and the entry setups on why you should get into a trade. Just review it for yourself. You could say, oh, I know it, I've done it before so many times, I don't have to go back. No, you don't know it, because if you did, then you would continuously do it every time, right? But as human beings, when we make that mistake and we veer 5%, we veer another 5%, we veer another 5%. After some time, we are 180 degrees from where we're supposed to go. That's why you come back quickly and look at your trading plan. Then what you do is you take this process of coming back as a day-by-day, step-by-step, trade-by-trade methodology. And what I mean by that is take one trade at a time. Don't take many positions once you come back from a string of losing trades. Like, for example, let's say you're trading crude oil and you're used to taking 5 positions or 10 positions at a time. This time, take one contract. If it's something else that you're trading, like a stock, take one contract. Or if it's an option contract, take one of them. Because that process of reducing your size of the trade and controlling that small step at a time makes it very powerful on the comeback. And here's the interesting thing. Once you start taking one trade at a time, I want to emphasize this again, one trade at a time, then begin to look to take profits from that trade as soon as it begins to work. Meaning, I'm not saying quantify your profits. You know me, I never say quantify your money, right? But when you're coming back from a string of losing trades and then you've gotten into a trade, if you make a decent profit, take it. Because this could be your first profit in 5 trades. And that will do wonders for the psychology of your mind and how your brain works. Little bit of profit, a little winner makes you very strong, and your brain begins to celebrate that win, right? And then confidence breeds confidence, right? That's the reason why if you take one trade at a time and then you become profitable, it's okay to take that profit. Even if the market goes up some more, tell yourself that's part of your strategy to get out of this string of losing trades, right? Now, here's the most important point. Don't let fear of losing ever come into your mind before you take that next trade. Never get afraid of getting back in front of the screen and looking for the right high probability setups and pressing that button and taking that trade as long as the setup is a high probability trade setup, and then you place your risk management stops. If you're following your trading plan, take that trade, because the longer you wait before you take that trade, it's going to cause a lot of issues to come up in your psyche and in how you handle a string of losing trades. So you have to be able to get back very quickly after that break. Don't just stop yourself because of unnecessary reasons, nonsensical reasons. Okay, so just to recap, make sure that if you have a string of losing trades, that you take a break, no matter how small that break is, a day, a couple days, a week. Then go back and look at your trading plan. See whether you're sticking to your trading plan. What are your entry points? What are your high probability setups? And are you following them? Then understand that it is a day-by-day process and a step-by-step process, which means you take one trade at a time. In our world, we call it one lot at a time. A lot is like a contract, right? Take one trade at a time. Then once you've taken that trade, if it becomes profitable, make sure you take that profit. Those early winners, just to get that confidence going again, and that'll do wonders for your psychology. And finally, don't let fear stop you from taking that next trade. And that's how you fight a string of losing trades, or having a losing streak. Okay, so I hope this helped. And until next time, happy and successful trading. Thank you.